knew he was wrong. But I dropped it and I went back to bed.
Bro, this sucks, bro. I ain't even about to beat you. Stop!
How was it?
I gotta be honest, I think the rain made the trails better. Hey, Chief Jefferson in town. I want to grab some supplies in case
What's up, my misfits? Stop! Would you play too much, Rick? You play way too much. As soon as I turn the camera on, he want to start tweaking. Yes, say hi. Say hi. Say hi. Say hi. You're about to fall off the bed. What game am I playing today? What game you playing today, you trolling ass? Stop! Okay. Okay. It's time to chill. Don't bite my hand. Back up. You really are tweaking. What is your deal? Don't bite my hand. Back up. You really are tweaking. What is your deal? Thank you for the heart me. Every time. Every time. You tweaking, son. Chill. Relax yourself. Relax yourself. Say hi. Relax your face. My dog be trying to act, be trying to, bruh. My dog be trying to roughhouse too. She's 10 months. Ashton, thank you for the rose. Thank you for the heart me. Peaches, thank you. Bro, all the time. All the time. It's all the time. He does this all the time. Literally, nonstop. He be getting mad at fucking, like, if Rocky lays next to me, he'll literally try to wiggle in between me and Rocky. I'm like, bro, you can't be doing that. Like, I have enough love for you both. You both gotta, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I love Rocky just as much, and he be getting jealous, and I'm like, dude, you need to move over a little bit, because you can be on one side, and Rocky can be on the other side, because I gotta give Rocky attention, too. But Rick is just, like, super, super clingy, because, like, the lady I got him from never really gave him, like, attention. She didn't even know, like, his characteristics or anything. But he is about to turn 2. She said April 4th he's going to turn 2, or April 8th. She don't know which one, which date it is, so. Which I don't understand how. Like, she was supposed to send me the paperwork on him, like, forever ago. And then she messaged me yesterday and was like, hey, I have another male that I need to get rid of. He's 3 months younger than Rick. Do you know anybody that would want him? And I was like, well, how much are you trying to charge for him? And she was like, well, I think she said $300 without papers and $450 with papers. She said, and if you want Rick's papers, you'll have to give me $100 more, or give me $100 and I'll send you his papers. And I'm like, technically when you give somebody a dog, you're supposed to give them the paperwork anyways. Like, she was supposed to give me this paperwork. I don't know why all of a sudden she's saying, like, now I have to pay $100 to get his paperwork. Like, huh?
Or touching Anthony's head for good luck. You can't see the serenity of studying by the reflections fountains. Or staying face to face with.
Nah, bro. She told me that she worked at. Yeah, I don't even want to get into that. No, she never did. Like, I'm gonna get myself pissed off again. So no, she didn't though. But yeah, he's about to be 2 now. Rick is. But the lady was supposed to gave me the paperwork on him. Like, I don't know why she's saying all of a sudden that I have to give her $100 to get his paperwork. Like, what? That was not how that was supposed to go at all, lady. And my sister was about to take the boy. She has she has a male pit, a male blue nose pit that she's trying to get rid of. But she just wants too much for him. Like, and she said, like, I've been trying to give him a bath, but he's giving me trouble on giving him a bath. And I was like, well, you know, we don't care about that. Like, we have a whole big backyard. We could just put him on the chain outside and then, you know, give him a bath outside. Me and my sister could tag team. But, like, and we're going to have to train him and stuff, you know what I'm saying? I just think she wants too much. Especially because she has a lot of them. Like, she's like one of them hardcore breeders where she just keeps breeding and breeding and breeding and doesn't wait until she actually gets rid of the first batch. You know what I'm saying? Like, when I went and got Rick, I swear she had like probably 16 dogs. Some of them were 3 months older than Rick, some were 3 months younger than Rick, and then there was like a puppy. Like, what? She doesn't stop. Like, she don't wait until she gets rid of the first batch. She just keeps going. Does that make sense? Like,
I ran outside and waited for Tim to get back. I told them about the man's boots and the gun I saw. And the blood.
what's up, girl? I might hop on Fortnite for real. Leave him alone, you bully.
That's not blood, man. It's just
Here he comes. Here he comes. Why do you do that? Big head.
What I saw.
Big head.
You think this place is haunted, don't you?
Big head. You're gonna fall off the bed, son. I wouldn't bother getting any more dogs from her and forget the paper. Right. Like, do you miss your bike? I mean, yeah, I liked having my bike, but at some point I would like to get another motorcycle. When I'm like financially stable enough to get another motorcycle, I would like to get one. But the thing is, people drive so crazy nowadays. Like, I almost got hit. Like, low-key, somebody damn near like hit me dead on. I was like in an intersection, right? I was waiting to turn left because my light was green, but a car was coming. So I was about to turn left, and somebody that was coming down the road that I was about to turn left on, like, was speeding bad. They were literally like going probably 45, 50 miles an hour in a 35 mile an hour road, and their light was red, mine was green. And I'm pulled out in the intersection, about to turn left after this other car came, and he blew right through right through the light, and almost hit me dead on. I had to gun it, like I had to gun my bike, and I like went over this little curve, and I hit my knee and my finger, like my hand. Quit! You're gonna fall off the bed. I hit my knee and my fucking hand really hard on this like wooden pole. It was a thick wooden pole, but it was either that or get hit dead on by him, the person driving. Like, and the car saw it, and somebody was standing outside their apartment and seen it. They were like, "Dang, bro, I thought you was gonna get smacked head on. I was yelling to get your attention." I was like, "I seen it, but he was coming so fast that like it was either I was gonna get hit dead on by that person that ran the red light, or, you know what I mean, go over the little sidewalk." But I hit my knee hard as fuck. Like, my knee was completely raw. Like, right here was raw, and the inside of my leg was like bruised because it like it pushed my... Quit! You're gonna fall off the bed and then you're gonna feel goofy. Yeah, that was crazy. People, I don't know. People just drive really crazy, and like riding by yourself, you really gotta like... I was riding by myself, so you know what I mean. Like, I feel like I'd feel more comfortable if I had somebody riding with me, or like one of my friends was driving behind me or something. You know what I mean? Just to like be there, I guess, or like I could be on the phone with them, like in my helmet. Quit! You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. You're about to fall. Come on, man. You're gonna fall off the bed. You're too heavy for me to damn near catch you. Yeah, you're gonna fall. What you about to do? Because you're sliding down. Come on. This damn ass dog. He was about to fall off the bed and was just about to just let himself go.
How does this happen? Just
If I would like to get another motorcycle at some point, like whenever I'm financially stable enough to get one. But I'd probably ride it if I had somebody following me, like in their car or something. But there's this group, I was gonna join this group. It's not like a biker thing or anything like that, but it's just like people in your area that ride, and you can like It's some app that connects you with other motorcyclists in your area. You know what I'm saying? And then they do like meets where everybody can ride together. That way it's more safe. You need a girl to ride with you. I know. I know. I know. A little backpack. It was just crazy, and that happened so fast. It was like either I was going to get hit. And the thing is, like, it just happened so fast that I couldn't believe that person just completely ran the light too. Like, their light was red, and they just ran right through the red light and damn near hit me on my motorcycle. Like, and it's not like a car. You feel me? Like, it's not like a car where you have, like, at least metal around you to kind of protect you. If you get hit on your motorcycle, you getting hit dead on. Like, that was crazy for real. But I'm glad that I seen it. Like, I'm glad that I seen the person coming, because if I, like, just was paying attention to the car, and, you know what I mean? Because I was waiting on a car to come so I could turn left, because I was in the intersection. And the person blew right through the intersection, speeding, like, and their light was red, so they damn near hit me. So I'm just glad that, like, I was, you know, being aware of my surroundings, and that I at least, like, had time to react a little bit. I mean, yeah, I still, like, scraped my knee, and the inside of my thigh was bruised, and my pinky was fucked up. Like, my hand was fucked up because I hit my hand and my knee on the pole. Because my bike didn't hit the pole at all. It was literally my hand and my knee. I was lucky that I didn't scrape my bike all up. Like, it could have been a lot worse, so. But that person was just not paying attention. They were speeding, and they ran the light. It was crazy. It was, and they were going fast. Like, I don't know how fast they were going, but they were literally booking it down that road, and that road's only 35 miles an hour, so there's no way they were only going 35. They were probably going like 45, 50. It was crazy. Quit. You're gonna fall off the... What is your deal right now? Why do you always do that? You're getting so turned for what?
Who are they?
Well, there are a couple long before
Rick always be turned. What's up, guys?
20 years ago, they were out here.
Stop it.
He killed her with a shotgun.
You're a bully, for real. He really is a low-key bully. Like, don't let him fool you. Quit. You can sit by me, but you don't have to be all extra. He's got such an attitude problem. Man, you're getting your hair all in my face. I gotta give you a bath. I need to, actually, I need to brush him too. No, I'm not off tonight. I'm off Sunday night, though. Quit it. Quit it. No. 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 Son, go on with your bad self. Do you feed your dogs the same brand of food each time? Yes, because any other kind makes Rick throw up, and it upsets their stomachs. Like, stop. I get them the, quit. The high protein. I said Sunday. I'm off Sunday. Quit. You're such a bully. Bruh. My dog, her homemade food. Oh, I know they have this kind of fresh food that you can, like, they have this kind of food like a Walmart that's in a little refrigerator, and it's fresh. You just have to, like, heat it up or cook it a little bit. Quit! Y'all getting turned for what?
We were out of there in less than 15 minutes.
Quit. Get out of his butt, you weirdo. These damn ass dogs. What you about to do? 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 Oh, now you want to be calm? 2 seconds ago is... Oh, Fresh Pet? Yeah. Yeah, that is what it's called. Fresh Pet. I haven't tried that just because Rick has a very sensitive belly. And it's not that, like, he gets... You know how, like, if you change dog foods, normally it just gives them the runs, like, it'll upset their belly and they'll have, like, the runs. Rick is the opposite. Like, he throws it up. He doesn't get the runs. He throws up. And then he won't eat food. He won't drink water. He won't do nothing. Quit. Will you calm down? Calm down. Just calm down. He won't drink water. He won't do nothing. Quit. Will you calm down? Calm down. Just calm down. Calm down. Relax yourself. I mean, I wouldn't mind trying it and like maybe mixing it in with their dog food. But, sorry, Rick really is a spaz. I love it when they scratch, like, when dogs scratch themselves and they have this big old smile on their face. He was just scratching his neck and he had like the biggest smile on his face. They have super small sleeves you can try. Yeah, I might try it and mix it in with their regular dog food and see how they like it. Rick has a very, very sensitive tummy. So, like, I just have to be careful what I get him. Any other kind of dog food I've gotten them, he just throws it up and he won't eat the food. He won't drink water afterwards. It just really makes me sick for some reason. I really need to get, I don't know if it's my allergies because the weather keeps going from being warm to cold, back to warm, and then back to cold. I don't know if it's my allergies that are going crazy or what, but this bipolar weather is throwing me out of whack. I can't give my pit bull anything cold. She ends up throwing it up. Yeah. Rick's the same way, literally, like. But if y'all can, I want 60 for dog food. What? You're a whole fake ass account. What the fuck are you talking about?
Easy. Let me get you remember.
I'm not gonna lie, I got pulled over, a couple weeks ago. I was with my sister and her dude, and we got pulled over, and I got a ticket, and if I don't pay the ticket, I can get a warrant, so I'm trying, it's $175. Quit! Yeah, my sister literally had a whole seizure, too, like, their flashing lights threw her into a seizure when we were pulled over. That shit was stupid. I was going 2 miles over the speed limit. 2 miles, that's it. The speed limit, quit. The speed limit was 50 and I was going 52. And they pulled us over. And mind you, when they pulled us over, they literally had, like, they were doing the most. There was 2 cops parked on the side of the road. Thank you for the roses. When they pulled us over, they did the most. Like, when we passed them, it was 2 cops parked side by side, right? And they were talking. And as soon as we passed them, they both pulled out. Not just one of them pulled out. They both pulled out. And then as soon as the first cop flipped his lights off, so basically both cops pulled us over at the same time. And they were literally doing the most. Flipped his lights off, so basically both cops pulled us over at the same time. And they were literally doing the most. And when they... Stop! You're gonna fall off the bed. You need to chill. You're really, like, about to fall off the bed. And you're not even realizing it. I just caught you. You would have just smacked the ground. I was going 2 miles over the speed limit. The speed limit was 50, and I was going 52. Stop posting my phone number. It's not gonna do you no good. I'm changing my phone number, first of all. Secondly... I'm changing my phone number, and you posting my phone number is not doing nothing because I put unknown silenced callers on my phone. So anybody that tries to call me that you're not locked into my contacts, it's going to go to voicemail. I haven't gotten anything so far.
All I knew was that she wasn't exaggerating about those night terrors. It freaked me out.
Quit. You're going to fall off the bed. I'm trying to tell you, Rick. You think it's fun and games till you fall. I just caught you from falling twice. I literally just had to put my hand on his chest to keep him from falling off the bed. He doesn't, I don't know what it is about Rick, but he doesn't understand, like, his size sometimes. And he, like, acts like, I don't know, like he's literally on the edge of the bed and, like, doing the most, acting like he's not going to fall off the bed, but he really was about to. It's crazy.
the listing never mentioned.
They'll allow you to continue it and even do a payment plan if you tell them you're having money issues. Bro, where do you live? Because they don't do that here. If you go to court, stop. Like, I don't want to get points and shit off my license. Quit. Rick. What is you doing? Let's just be honest. This is Rick's life because he's the one that's always taking over. Don't you bite my necklace and quit nipping my arms. Stop. Stop. Okay, you're nipping me too hard. You're literally like, he just nipped my arm. Literally, bro. So what? Everybody talks differently. I'm not allowed to say literally or bro. Quit. Quit. You're gonna fall. You're gonna fall. Oh my God. He's about to fall, bro. Watch. That's not true. Try again, because I've literally done it before.
Come by. Anytime.
All they do is have you go to court, and then you're either going to plead guilty or not guilty, which really they're going to find me guilty anyways because I was going 2 miles over the speed limit, which was true, but I wasn't speeding like crazy. It was 50 miles an hour. That was the speed limit, and I was going 52. I had my cruise control set. And then if you plead guilty, you're going to have it on your driving record, and then they're going to take points off your license. Like, come on, bro. I've had that happen before. I had a cop that pulled me over, and no, they won't. They're not going to throw it out. They're really not. Because I was going 2 miles over the speed limit. They're not going to throw it out. I'm being dead ass. Hey, don't get turned with him. Ah! Do not bite his legs. Get down. Get down if you're going to act up. Go get your Frisbee. If you want to chew on something, go get your Frisbee. Do not chew on Rocky's legs. What did I just tell you? He's too old for you to do that, bro. You nip too hard. You nip too hard, son. You bite too hard. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Go get your Frisbee. Go get your Frisbee. Blah, 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 blah. Ow, 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 ow. Hey, do not bite his legs. I'm telling you, don't bite Rocky's legs. That's not... Go get your Frisbee. Hey. Stop biting his legs. That's not nice. Boy, he's so... You're such a little turd. You're such a little turd. He said, unhand me, human. Unhand me, human. I know. Because if I don't, he goes over to Rocky and tries to nip Rocky's legs to get him to play with him, but he nips too hard. Like, Rick will nip you too hard by accident, and he doesn't realize it. Hey! Yeah, I seen you. Go get your Frisbee. If you want to chew on something, you and Rocky each got your own Frisbee. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. Actually, get it. Actually, get it. Actually, that...
Yeah. I'm sorry if I've been off.
Okay, so that's not actually Brittany. Good to know. Hold on a second. That was somebody that was acting like my friend. So now that makes sense. Remember how I told you yesterday, or not yesterday, the day before, that my friend was going to meet me at the gas station and she was going to help me with gas to make it to work, and then she was never there? Now I know. Because my phone number was leaked, it was somebody else pretending to be her. So hold on, let me block that phone number real quick. And then she was never there. Now I know. Because my phone number was leaked, it was somebody else pretending to be her. So hold on, let me block that phone number real quick. Now I know, because my phone number real quick. That's crazy. Somebody was pretending to be my friend. That wasn't even actually my friend. That's why I was confused. Like, I didn't think she would do that. But because my phone number got freaking leaked, it was somebody pretending to be my friend. What did I tell you about nipping his legs? Stop. Go get your Frisbee. Go get your Frisbee. If you want to nibble on something, go get your Frisbee. What? Like, first of all, I don't even think it's legal for you to leak people's, like, shit like that. Because you're not just putting my phone number out there just to put it out there. You're literally putting my phone number out there to have me harassed. That's against the law. In my state, there's a thing called cyber stalking. That's against the law. What else is there? It's cyber stalking and what is that called? Harassment by technology. So, yeah, I have had probably 12 different phone numbers, random numbers texting me, and I'm sure it's all my stalker, but that's fine. I've had random numbers freaking calling my phone. I had no caller IDs calling my phone. So I bet you it's my stalker, because what does that mean? But anyways, it's called cyber stalking, and harassment by technology. So that's against the law. I don't know. She does background checks on me. You know Credit Karma? Yeah, you better not be nibbling on his legs. Doxing is releasing info to get you harassed and stuff. Oh, I'll bet. Let me screenshot that. That's even more. Oh, I thought they were saying something else. Hold on. I got you guys. I'm gonna fix that. My bad. That was Ruby. Sorry. I thought she was trying to say something else. You guys know I get hella random stuff, so I fixed it. Hold on. I just gotta... Right here. There we go. I fixed it. Sorry. It's like giving out info for the wrong person, or wrong purpose. Okay. Gotcha. It's not karma. That's against the law, so keep playing. I'll file charges against you, because in my state that's illegal. And I know your name, fucking Steven. The person that keeps saying they're Matilda, fake ass account, you're a grown ass man named Steven. I know your name. Like, so keep playing with me, and I'm gonna sue your ass. Like, I'm tired of this. I've had the same phone number for a minute, and I've never ever had my phone number leaked before. And it was my stalker who leaked it, and now I'm getting random phone calls texting me. I'm getting random phone calls calling me. I had to put on silence unknown callers on my phone, because I was literally getting back to back non-stop phone calls from no caller ID and random phone numbers that are like text now numbers or whatever they're called. Stop! See? Stop nibbling on his legs. He's too old for that. He's not that old, but... What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Stop! Leave him alone, Rick. He's not that old, but... What the fuck are you talking about, bro? Stop! Leave him alone, Rick. Alone, Rick. Sorry, he's... Get down. Get down. Either stop or get down. Go get your Frisbee. You're acting crazy. Say hi. Stop. Why are you climbing on me? My dog keeps staring at the phone when you do that. That's because he won't stop. Like, he was just nibbling on Rocky's legs, and I don't like that because he nibbles too hard sometimes.
How long did it last?
Why do you look so tired? Could you just wear yourself out? Yeah, he's a big old baby. I love how his eyes like match his coat. You know what I mean? His eyes are very, very close to his coat. See? Then he gives you the puppy dog eyes. I know. He's like, okay. I calm down. I go to sleep. What is it? I sleep right here. I go to sleep. Or what'd she say, that little girl? I sleep right here. I sleep right here. Good night. I fall asleep right here. And they were on the beach. Quit. You don't have to climb on me. I take a nap right here. I take a nap right here. Good night. And they're like on the beach. I take a nap right here. I take a nap right here. Good night. Yeah, that was funny. That was funny. I go to sleep now. Good night. And she lays her head down. That was so cute.
I can't say this, but I think something out here is affecting you, us.
That was a funny video. Do you remember that little girl that was chasing a duck? Or no, it was a goose. She was chasing geese, and this one goose like started flying. It ran back after her. She was running away from it, and it was dead ass chasing her. It almost got her for real. Rick! Hey! You leave him alone, you big old bully. Can I pet you? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? And this big old grizzly bear. I got 2 dogs. I've got Rick, aka Rick the Dick, and then I've got Rocky back here. He's laying behind me because Rick is literally like, he really is a camera hog. He really is. Such a camera hog. I love him. You're gonna quit though. Hold on. Oh my god. No. Just relax yourself. Relax your face. Relax your face. Bruh. Get out of here. Go on with your bad self. Yes, Rocky is very, very chill. He's older. Rick is about to turn 2. She said that his birthday, the lady I got him from, said that Rick is going to be 2 April 4th or April 8th is what she said. Either one of the two. I'm like, if you have paperwork on him, then what does the paperwork say? You know? How do you not? I mean, I get it though. Sometimes you forget. Especially because she's like a hardcore breeder, so she's bred she has quite a few. Does he like to play, or is he always chill? Oh, Rocky likes to play. Every time we go outside, Rocky be loving it, man. He's just really chill, like in the house, you know what I mean? But outside, yeah, he gets like his boosts of energy. Rick just likes to nibble on Rocky's legs, trying to get Rocky to play with him. But I don't like Rick nibbling on Rocky's legs like that, just because of the fact that he nips too hard sometimes. Like when Rick gets super turned, he'll start, like, he wants Rocky to play with him and he'll nibble on his legs. And I just don't like that because he really does nibble too hard. He doesn't mean to, but he just gets so excited he doesn't understand, like, he nips too hard. Does that make sense? He's not, like, actually trying to bite Rocky's legs in an aggressive way. He just doesn't understand that sometimes he nips too hard. Can I lean up for a second without you? Oh, yes, I love you. I love you. And I love you, Rocky. Alright. Ow. Yeah, he's just playing, but he nips too hard sometimes. Especially sometimes, you know how, like, pit bulls are notorious for pinching you? Like they like to nip you with the front of their teeth and it accidentally pinches you.
Embarrassed by what she was going through.
That's him.
So as angry
Don't
as
you?
I
You like to
was,
pinch me with the front of your teeth.
I also felt
Huh.
bad for her.
You love to pinch me with the front of your teeth, don't you? Yes, you do.
And we could figure out what to do next in the morning.
Get out of my ear, you weirdo. Get out of my ear, you weirdo. Because he knows. He knows. I swear I be talking to my dogs like they're humans because they really do understand you. Don't you? You like to nip me with the front of your teeth, don't you? You like to pinch me. Yeah, he's actually a full-blooded blue-nosed pit. Yeah, he's a full-blood blue-nosed pit. Okay, sir. It's like as soon as I stop petting him, he starts getting rowdy. Ooh, this show. Have you guys ever watched My Haunted House? My daughter has a purebred blue-nosed pit. Yeah, he's beautiful, man. Rocky is too, though. But Rocky's like a boxer pit mix. Rocky has more boxer in him than anything, though. He really does. You can definitely tell that Rocky's a boxer. Rick the Dick.
Just as 10 years.
Rick the Dick.
I've been dealing with a nightmare I can't even imagine. Everything
Ow.
changed that night. I don't know exactly what I witnessed, but I know whatever it was.
No.
It's finally gone.
Boy,
I knew nothing
quit.
else after that.
Rick, go get your frisbee.
It was right from the very beginning. It was too late to be true.
I'm gonna change my phone number. It doesn't really matter because, like I said, in my state, there's a thing called, there's a cyber stalking law and there's a harassment by technology law that we have. So keep playing with me, bro. I'm getting to the point where I'm tired of just like blocking and muting and taking it. I'm about to actually start taking legal action because that's against the law in my state. And it doesn't matter what state you're in because you're harassing me, so if I press charges, it's going to be in my state. And actually, a lot of states have passed like cyber stalking and like harassment by technology. You said doxing, stuff like that. Like a lot of states have them laws. So yeah, somebody freaking. It was my stalker who originally leaked my phone number, and now people like random phone numbers are texting me, calling me. No caller IDs are calling me. So I'm gonna have to change my phone number. I'm like tired of it. I'm about to start actually like taking it to the, like, I'm about to start pressing charges for real. Like, Matilda, everybody knows your name now. Your name is Steven something. I have a screenshot. Somebody, yeah, I put unknown silence. Ow, see, he just pinched me. He just pinched me with the front of his teeth right on my hand. You little shit. I'm gonna change my phone number and then I put the silence unknown callers. So all it's doing is nothing. Like, it's not making my phone blow up, ringing nonstop. Like, it just automatically ignores your phone call. And if it's somebody important, you're already saved in my contacts, or you're going to leave a voicemail, and then I'll call, like, the real places back. You know what I mean? I can take screenshots of my call log. I had, like, probably 30 back-to-back missed calls from a no-caller ID number. Like, come on now. They just posted it again on my live, so I had to block it. Mute them. Come on now. They put it as their profile name, my phone number, and then it said, is J. Paul's phone number. Like, It was my phone number and then said J. Paul's phone number. That was their username. I know, you just pinched me with the front of your teeth. Didn't we just have this talk? I don't like when you pinch me with the front of your teeth. Them little pit bull nips. You know what I'm talking about? When they pinch you with the front of their teeth. He just did it to my hand. Can you not bump me like that?
Sorry.
Okay. Okay. Rick the Dick. Okay. Okay. Big boy.
Sounded like a man's voice.
There you go. There you go. Relax yourself. Relax your face. Yes, him's a good boy. He's just rowdy. Don't get my hat. No chewing of the hat. I only have 2 hats now because of you. I had a stack of hats, and he chewed damn near all of them. For real. Like, by himself. Rocky don't chew shit like that, but Rick did. Rick does, I should say. Quit. I have Sam's number if you want it. No. Nope, I don't care for her number. Yeah, he did. He definitely chewed a lot of my hats. Yeah, you hear me saying you chewed a lot of my hats, didn't you? Yes, you did, huh? That was bad. That was bad. Yeah, he did. My Yellowstone hat that I loved and wore most of the time, that was my favorite hat. He chewed. I had a red, black and blue tie-dyed hat, but in the front right here, it had the American flag, but it was tie-dyed, and I love that hat because I like red and black are my favorite colors. If you can't tell, I'm always wearing red and black, most of the time. But he chewed it. So I was salty. But guys, if anybody would be willing to donate, I really am trying to raise some money for my tickets so I don't get a warrant. That's the last thing I need right now is a fucking warrant because of an unpaid ticket.
Yeah. I'm okay. Did you hear anything?
Besides you screaming?
I really want to invest in one of those dash cams. So if I ever get pulled over, you know what I mean? Stop. There's something in my nostril. Try again. Besides snot, try again. My nose is running. You're not lying. Because where I live, in my state, it keeps going from warm to cold to rainy and cold. It's windy as fuck. Shut up, bro. Come on now. I don't have any allergy medicine at all. Try again. The only thing I have is I think this is Tylenol. That's all I got. And that's because of my wisdom teeth. I don't have, why are you taking my spot? I don't have any allergy medicine, and my sister doesn't either. It's warm during the day. Well, it has been the last 2 days. It's warm during the day, and then it goes cold at night. And it's been raining and stuff, so try again. Sorry. Rick, quit. You're sitting right on him. He sits right on top of my other dog like he's not sitting there. I have a court date, but I have to work the day. On the ticket, it'll show you your court date if you don't pay it before then. But the problem is, it's not going to matter. They're still going to find me guilty because I was technically going 2 miles over the speed limit, even though that's stupid. But I think that's stupid. It's just because there was not really very many people out, so all they will do is suspend your license. Yeah, well, I can't afford my license to be suspended.
I'll take it.
What do you mean? Like, I cannot afford my license to be suspended. I don't have no other, like, no.
As soon as I got home,
Once they suspend your license, it costs hella money to get it back. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Steve said we should just relax for a minute.
Yes, they do give you a warrant. I've had it happen. I have had it. Bro, you're trying to say that if you don't pay your ticket, that they just suspend your license? No, that's not true. That's not true at all. I've had it happen. Honey, get out of here. That's a whole lie, bro. I've had it happen. I got pulled over when I was dating my ex, and they told me and my ex that he didn't write me a ticket, but he did, and I got pulled over, and it showed that I had a warrant for an unpaid traffic ticket. Try again. And I literally got arrested for it because I didn't have the money to pay it right then and there.
Yes.
They don't suspend your license. They literally give you a warrant for an unpaid ticket. The fuck? And you can go away with your trolling ass too. I've literally done it. I've had it happen before.
The cop insinuated that we were drunk.
The fuck?
Somehow made the whole thing
That's
up.
not true. You guys need to look it up. Maybe in your law, maybe in your state, I don't understand how if you get a traffic ticket and you don't pay it, that they would suspend your license and not give you a warrant. Here, if you don't pay your ticket, you get a warrant. That's a fact. Because I've had it happen.
I told you I can't talk about this.
You just bought a house. If we sell it now, we'll get killed on commissions. 6%, that's 30 grand.
They do that in Kentucky too. That's what I'm saying. And you can go with your no following, having ass. I have never heard, honestly, I mean, I know every state's different, but here, if you don't pay your ticket, then they give you a license. Or, they give you a warrant. They don't suspend your license. You get a warrant.
Steve knew that I was right, but he wasn't ready to give up on the house.
Payment plan.
He got his cousin Mitchell to go back with him. I don't think he really even knew what he was looking for.
Well, when I went on there, it says that I have to pay the whole amount. It didn't give me an option to make a payment plan. California, they suspend your license. That's crazy.
Christy's all worked up. You're watching a movie and it's dark.
Yeah, you do have to pay the whole amount for the ticket. That's what I'm saying. Everybody's trying to say some bullshit. Like, I thought you had to pay the whole amount for the ticket. Exactly. It's $175. That's crazy, bro. Really, it was just because there wasn't a lot of people out. So, it was 2 cops. It was me, my sister, and her dude. And
I think I'm gonna go.
oh my god, look at all these fake ass accounts. That's so, Ashton, thank you. You're helping me wean them out. That's so annoying.
I'm telling you, I saw him. I'm telling you, you imagined this.
No, there's no payment plan. You actually have to pay the whole amount. Thank you.
Okay, but what about if just for a second you can keep an open mind?
What is it?
Oh my god.
Triple jazz records. That's all.
So, that's all the boxes.
Like, Ashton, thank you for, like, helping me wean people out, bro. I appreciate you. I was able to pay $100 a day on my ticket. Huh? Oh my gosh. Ashton, thank you for being a good mod, bro.
It's already very, very close. 2 really old books locked up inside a big trunk.
If my sister was here right now, I'd have her come in here and tell you.
This is,
Like,
I don't know what this is. It's in...
there was 2 cops. Well, this was a couple weeks ago now, but you only have a certain amount of time to pay it. But, or they give you a warrant. It's not, oh yeah, if you don't pay your traffic ticket. No, if you don't pay your ticket, they give you a warrant. That's just a fact. Like, I know for a fact because I've had it happen.
Our friend Ross was a history professor.
Let's go.
We grew up with him. He was the smartest guy.
I had a warrant put out for my arrest because I had a ticket.
Over to his place.
Rick, I had a ticket. No, it's somebody else, bro. She's not back with her ex that threatened her. That's, you guys assume. It's always fake accounts. You assume shit. Nobody said that she got back with her ex that was threatening her. No, she's with somebody else. Why do you assume stuff? Just because I said my sister's, it was me, my sister, and her dude, why do you assume it was her ex that was threatening, that actually, he was threatening to come here and pew-pew us. We called the cops on him, and then he actually pulled up after we left. You can see his hand go over the camera. Come on now, like, Rick, why are you laying right on top of Rocky? It's $175. But it was me, my sister, and her dude. I don't know why you're assuming, because I said her dude, that it was the dude that was threatening us and showed up to the house. No, that's her crazy ex. What? I hate when people assume stuff. I really do. That's so annoying. Why would she get back? Why would she call the cops on him and then get back with him? That makes no sense. I would never let her do that. Like, I know she's her own person and can make her own choices, but I wouldn't be living here if that happened. I'm telling you that right now. If she got back with him after him threatening to air out the house, basically me and her, because we're the only ones that stay here, and then we called the cops on him, filed a police report against him, and then he showed up as soon as we left to go to the store. Come on now. And then we had to call the cops again because he actually popped up here. No. No. No.
This is not leather. This is human.
People always... It's always trolls that assume stuff. Have you noticed that? It's always trolls. Oh, so your sister got back with her abusive ex? No, she didn't. Ew, I can't. I hate that. That's one of my biggest pet peeves, is when people literally assume shit.
I think I'm gonna go.
No, her dude came out here and stayed. Oh, Ashton, thank you for putting my cash out, bro. Nah, her dude actually came out here and stayed. But he didn't come back. We ran to the store and he popped up, and then we called the cops, and the cops were here for a little while. And then when we came back and I dropped her off and we were talking to the police and stuff, they actually sat in the driveway for a long time.
The criminals would write down their crimes.
They sat in the driveway for a minute.
The prisoners on skin and give it to the victims' families.
Gross. How much is it worth?
I mean, honestly, that auction, tens of thousands, easily.
We gotta go.
I was confused on what you're talking about. I ain't about to lie. But yeah, they sat in the driveway, so she felt better about that. There was like, when he actually popped up, by the time the cop got here, he was gone. And then 7 cops came and like searched the house and searched the backyard and everything, making sure he wasn't hiding anywhere around the house. But yeah, and then he didn't come back. There was a cop sitting in the driveway. So, do you have PayPal? I can't find your Cash App. Yeah, my PayPal's right here. It's in this little sticky note.
I wanted to run out of there, but I heard a man
It's
tell me and I thought it might be
actually.
hurt.
Yeah, but that was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. I honestly didn't think he was actually gonna show up. I thought he was just trying to scare her. But he actually showed up, so that was insane. He even texted her like, ha ha ha, I'm here, where you at though? Like it was crazy, bro. And then she ended up having a seizure because she was so stressed out. And they were asking her 1,000 questions. Like, they asked her the same questions 1,000 times. And it was just, she got really stressed out and ended up having a seizure. Like, I had to pull over my car because I was driving and she started having a seizure. She was like, sissy. And then she just stared off and I knew it was coming. So I pulled over and she started seizing. Like with her, sometimes, most of the time you can tell she's about to have a seizure. But sometimes she'll be just talking normal and then all of a sudden have one. It was crazy though. But no, like every time he kept calling her and texting her, she did exactly what the cops told her. All she said was, please stop contacting me. Please stop calling me. Please stop texting me. I'm telling you to stop contacting me. Like, that's what the cops told her to tell him. If he didn't stop leaving her alone, he said, don't say anything other than, you know what I mean? Other than, like, stop contacting me. Stop contacting me. He was like, the cop told her, don't say anything else. Don't argue with him. Don't get out of character. Don't do any of that. He was like, because that's what he wants. He wants you upset. Just tell him, stop calling me. Stop contacting me. Stop. Like, I'm going to take this up with the authorities. So, and that's what she did. I was with her, though. Like, I was with her when he kept calling and texting. And that's exactly what she said. He'd call on some random number. She'd put him on speaker. Stop calling me. Stop texting me. I already called the cops. I'm showing them all of this. And he said, I don't care. But she said, stop calling me, stop texting me. And then she'd hang up. So she did exactly what she was supposed to do. Exactly like the cop told her. He was like, don't argue with him. Don't give him none of that attention. Just tell him. And we actually found what do you call it? We found this app that he had downloaded on her iPhone, because I was like, how did he know that we left? Like, he knew exactly when we left. He had an app downloaded on her iPhone called iFinder. It wasn't like Find My Device or anything like that. It was called iFinder. She said, I don't even know what that is. I was like, screenshot it and delete it. We tried to delete her actual whatever account was set up with it, but it wouldn't let her. So I guarantee he made some account. He made the account on her phone on the app to track her, and she didn't have like the login or anything. It just pulled up, and every time she tried to go to settings and hit delete subscription or delete membership or whatever it was, it wouldn't let her. So I was like, just delete the whole entire app. Because I was like, I said, bro, I think he has like your iCloud or something. Like, you know, if somebody has your iCloud, they can log in to Find My Device and track you or whatever on iPhones or whatever. Like, it was crazy. He had a whole app downloaded on her phone that she didn't even know about, tracking her ass. Because I said, let me see her phone. And I went to Find My Device to see if she was sharing her location with him, or if he had anything set up on Find My Device. And then I was looking through and I said, what's this? This says iFinder. She said, I have no idea what that is. So I like clicked on it and I said, that's a tracking app. She said, I don't know what that is. I've never downloaded that. And I said, that's how he's tracking you right there. And I was like, delete your account right now. Delete it. And every time she tried, it wouldn't let her. So I said, just delete the whole app. So hopefully that was enough. But it was crazy. Yeah, that was insane. That was insane. That's a whole new level of crazy. You literally downloaded an app on her phone just to track her. That's wild. Her phone just to track her. That's wild. What's up, Samantha? Yeah, that was really insane.
Oswego is now in a virtual lockdown. Residents afraid for their lives and sheltering in for sleepless nights as the hunt for escaped murderer Teddy Harmon goes to its fifth day. Harmon was given 3 consecutive
What's up,
life
Stephanie?
sentences nearly a decade ago after being found guilty of 4 gruesome murders across the Northeast.
This show is creepy. It's called My Haunted House. Creepy.
Recapture assembled from the body parts of the latest victims.
But guys, if anybody would be willing to help, I am trying to raise $175 so I could pay my ticket and not to get a warrant.
His home on South Elm.
That's crazy.
Now, this town of just 12
They were really just fishing. There wasn't a lot of people on the road, but it was me, my sister, and her dude. When I got pulled over, they were fishing.
until the authorities can catch him.
The one cop, he was nice. It was the other cop that was low-key being a dick.
Checking the house.
I swear they do it off. The one cop, he was nice. It was the other cop that was low-key being a dick.
Checking the house.
I swear they do it off your looks. Like, I was only going 2 miles over the speed limit.
Separate entrance around the back of the house.
No, my phone's not beeping. Mm-mm.
Nothing looked out of place down there.
I've got to pay it by tomorrow, or I keep hearing like a charging beeping sound.
This was back before we could
I don't know.
constant news updates on the phone. All I could do was lock down and wait it out.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. I literally have seen, I've seen so many people do so much crazy shit, and there's never cops around when it happens. I've seen people do burnouts and like drift in the middle of a, what is it called? No, not a day. This was a couple weeks ago that I got pulled over. Like, it was me, my sister, and her dude was in the car. Intersection, yes. They were doing donuts in a intersection. It was crazy. And there's never cops around when shit like that happens. But they want to pull. It's because there wasn't a lot of people out. I guarantee you that's why. There wasn't a lot of people out. They're like, oh, boom, let's get something. You know what I mean? Plus, they have to meet like a certain quota. Right? I'm pretty sure they have to meet like a certain quota by the end of the month or something like that. Or the beginning of the month or something like that. I don't know. Or they were just bored. It was 2 cops. When we passed, there was 2 cops. They were both parked next to each other like they were talking. So when we passed, you know what I mean? The first cop pulled out and then the second cop pulled out. They both basically pulled us over at the same time. Because the first cop was behind us and then the second cop pulled out behind him. And they both followed us. And then the first cop whipped on his lights and the second cop followed him. Like, it was crazy. They basically both pulled us over. They're like, okay, we're going to get something. You feel me? That was stupid. And they do it off your looks. I don't care. They see 3 young people driving and was like, yeah, let's see what they got going on. You know? It was insane. Do people ever recognize you out in public from TikTok? I have had a couple people recognize me. Not like a lot though, but I have had a couple people. Which was kind of crazy to me. I was like, that's insane. Me and my ex, we were at Walmart and somebody recognized me off TikTok. And they were like, oh, I really like your content. I've been on a couple of your lives. And I was like, that's what's up. And I made sure that I was following them back and everything. And my ex looked at me and was like, dang, that's crazy. Like, you just got recognized off TikTok in public. She even thought it was cool, for real. That was my recent ex. Not my one ex that I was with for like 7 years. My other ex. My most recent ex. Even though that was still a while ago, but... This apple juice is so good. Even though it's such a weirdly shaped small bottle. I think that bottle is weird. Like, why does it kind of shape like that? I think it's just to make it look, it's like to make it smaller. So you want to buy more. You know what I mean? Like when you buy a bag of chips and half of it is air. There's only half a bag of chips that you get. You know what I'm saying? You know, like when you buy a bag of chips and only half the bag is full and the rest is just air. What are you doing? You can't make up your mind on where you want to sit, Rick. Thank you for the heartbeat, Jamie. Yeah, you're right. More like 25%. Yeah. What's up, Jamie? What just happened? My light just shut off.
I locked that basement door when I came home from work.
Okay.
Maybe I should call the police.
Just like I had every night for years.
It's alright. It's been chill. But guys, if anybody would be willing to help, I really would appreciate it. I just don't want to get a warrant out. That would really fuck everything up. All it would take is a cop being behind me and they can run my plate and see that I have a warrant. And that's it right there, you know? I just got to pay my ticket. Even though I think they were reaching, but still. $5.99 for 5 chips and 8 cups of oxygen. Right. Literally, though. It's $175 because I was going 2 miles over the speed limit. And mind you, when we passed the cops, it was me, my sister, and her dude. I was obviously driving. My sister was in the passenger seat and her dude was in the back seat. And there was 2 cops parked on the side of the road, but it looked like they were talking. And then the one cop, they both pulled out behind us at the same time. And then as soon as the one cop turned his lights on, the other cop did too. So it was like damn near 2 of them pulled us over at the same time. Yes, they were reaching, I'm telling you, because it was like, there wasn't really a lot of people out, you know what I mean? There's not like a lot of people that drive down the road, that specific road. So they were just reaching. That's all it was. Like, that's literally all it was.
I definitely couldn't tell her about what I'd seen upstairs. Mostly because I didn't know myself.
Well, the thing is, if I don't pay it, then I'm going to have to go to court. And the day I court, like, it shows you if you don't pay it by a certain time, then you have to go to court. And the day that they want me to go to court, if I don't pay it, I'm going to have to, like, I have to work. And I really don't want to go to court and then have to plead guilty and then get that on my driving record and get points taken off my license and all this extra shit. And then have to pay, like, what is that called? Court. Is it called court cost or whatever? Some stupid ass fine or something for court what is that called? Court cost or whatever it's called. Court fines or something like that. I don't like that's going to be so much extra shit. Is that a video game? A Harry Potter video game? Or am I tripping? Sorry, this is an advertisement. Hold on one second. It's Harry Potter.
Begins now. Hogwarts Legacy available now.
It is a video game. What? I didn't know they had a Hogwarts video game. Court fees, yeah. Oh, it is a good game? I might have to check it out. I didn't know that. That's cool. It is good for going 2 miles over the speed limit. Oh, that wasn't... Look, if my sister was here right now, I would have her come tell the story with me, with you guys. They were reaching, bro. They were reaching so hard. When we got pulled over, basically it was 2 cops that did it at the same time. And if you pay the ticket, you are pleading guilty and get the points. No. No, I don't think that's right. But anyways, if I go to court, I'm gonna have to pay court fines or court costs and shit like that. But anyways, if she was here, I'd have her come in and explain it with me. Which, I mean, on my one live, when the cops were here, we were talking about how we got pulled over. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, when we had to call the cops on her ex threatening to come here, and that actually showed up here, he said, we were explaining,
we're the online grocery store with the highest quality standards in the industry. Our in-house experts restrict over 1,000 ingredients, so
you can send it in right away. So that was 117 over the speed limit. Oh yeah, you're lucky they didn't hit you with like reckless driving. But here, like, if you, it's really easier to pay it than to go to court, because then they're gonna make you do court costs and stuff. It's $175. But when they pulled us over, it was like 2 cops basically that pulled us over at the same time, because like I said, when we passed by them, they were parked on the side of the road, and it looked like they were talking. And then when the one cop pulled out, then the second cop pulled out with him, and then he hit his lights, and then the second cop pulled in behind him and put his lights. They were parked on the side of the road, and it looked like they were talking. And then when the one cop pulled out, then the second cop pulled out with him, and then he hit his lights, and then the second cop pulled in behind him and put his lights. And then when the one cop pulled out behind him and put his lights on, he hit his lights, and then the second cop pulled in behind him and put his lights on. But they were, but anyways, they had us all get out of the car, searched us for weapons, and yada, yada, yada. And they said, oh, well, do you care if we search your car? And I said, no, I don't really care. Like, you already pulled us out of the car, so, like, I don't really care. And they called, like, a canine or whatever to come out. And mind you, the canine they had come out, I swear, did not act like a canine dog. It was running away from my car. It took that cop, like, 35 minutes to get the dog to even pay attention to my car at all. The dog was like rolling around in the grass, trying to run into the field. The cop was like dragging him over to my car. I was literally laughing. Like, this dog's having a fucking field day right now. He's not even caring. I was laughing, talking to the cop like, this dog don't even care. Like, he was like a puppy, acting like a domestic dog would outside. You know, like playing around, trying to run into the field. He did not pay no attention to my car at all. And then all of a sudden, the dog jumped inside my car. Because we had my windows rolled down because we were talking to the cops, and they had us get out and were searching us for weapons and yada, yada, yada. And the dog, like I said, wasn't paying no attention to my car at all. Was trying to run away, was rolling around the grass, acting like a domestic dog, not even a canine. And then all of a sudden, you just see the dog leap inside my car. Like, jumped inside of my car, and the cop had to yank him out. I'm like, what the hell? I never seen, like, it was crazy. And then he said, oh, well, the dog signaled at your car. Yada, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, really? Because it looked like your dog was just playing around. You know what I'm saying? No, they didn't have no female search us. No, they never had a female search us. And then they just patted us down. They didn't, like, they were just patting us down and, like, was checking our pockets and stuff like that to see if we had a female. But they were just patting us down to make sure we didn't have no weapons or anything like that, which obviously we didn't. But, yeah, that dog did not act like no canine dog at all. And then they like searched my car, and they were reaching. When I tell you they popped open my door panel, and I'm pretty sure they broke one of my snaps on my door panel, on my driver's side, they literally... Can you make sure your username is right? It's Jordan. But, they popped open my door panel. My dad's going to help me fix it. He said that if they broke one of the snaps, he's just going to help me put another snap in or put something in where my door panel was shut. And yes, this is when they found sugar. I had an old bag of sugar in my car. Remember when I was staying at the hotel? I had an old bag of sugar in my car. And you know, like, if sugar's old, when it gets old or like it gets wet or anything like that, it'll like harden up. It'll be like chunks or like at the bottom of the sugar bag once you've had it. Yes, they were like, they pulled out some evidence bag, and I'm like, they were in my engine and everything, guys. They popped open my hood and was looking in my engine, looking at everything. They literally had me pulled over for like 2 hours. 2 whole hours. It was me, my sister, and her dude. And, they popped open my hood, was looking at my engine, tore my fucking car apart. Tore it up. Tore it up. Which, honestly, like, if they break your stuff, they should have to replace it. Because that's not cool, bro. But anyways, yeah, we were pulled over for a minute. You sent me a penny? Really? He sent me a penny and put a...
Steps from the first night, right outside our bedroom door.
You did all that just to send me a penny and say, so you don't get a warrant? Thanks, bud. You don't have to be ignorant about it. At all. Like, if you don't want to help, you don't have to help. It's really not that deep. You don't have to send a penny and be like, haha, to keep you warrant free. It's not funny, but whatever. Anyways, yeah, they tore my car up. They had us pulled over for like 2 hours. My sister had a seizure whenever they pulled us over because of flashing lights. So the first cop was cool and turned his lights off, like just made them to where they were solid and weren't flashing. But yeah, it was crazy. It was crazy. They were reaching so hard. And then, yeah, they pulled out like an evidence bag, and I was cracking up because you know they have roadside drug testing kits, right? They have, like, cops now, they have what's called like roadside testing kits. So if they think anything is anything, they can put it in the testing kit and it'll tell them what it is. Like, you knew that was sugar. They were like, oh, well, we found some, like, hard white stuff. What is that? And I'm like, can I see it? Like, there's nothing in my car, bro. I know for a fact, like, I'm not stupid. They were trying to do it as a scare tactic to see if we'd say anything. Which, we're not going to say anything when we're not doing anything. You know what I'm saying? That makes no sense. But I was like, can I see it? He was like, yeah, sure. He pulled out the bag. I said, bro, that is old sugar. And he started laughing and said, oh, that makes sense. Like, you knew, bro. I was dying. I was laughing the whole time. I should have been recording. I don't know why I didn't think about that, but I really, my dad said I should have recorded the whole thing, but I don't know why I didn't think to do that. I really want to invest in a dash cam. That way I don't have to think about it. Like, if anything like that happens, it's automatically recorded. Because I was laughing. Because I knew I'm not, like, if I'm not doing anything, I'm not going to be, like, freaking out. Yada, yada, yada. Like, I was literally laughing the whole time. Did the lip piercing hurt? No. No. Not at all.
Bringing the power of nature into your niche.
I was laughing the whole time. And I guarantee you, if I would have taken a video, you guys would have been laughing because that canine dog did not act like no canine dog. It acted like a puppy. It was rolling around in the grass and wanting to run in the field. It was hilarious. Stop! You can lay right there. He's allowed to lay against my back without you trying to get in between us. Did they offer your sister medical? Yeah. She has known seizures, so stop. He keeps Rocky's laying against my back, and Rick is literally trying to get in between. He's trying to push Rocky away from my back. Like, bro, you can sit next to me. You don't have to push Rocky away from me. I wish I would have been recording. You guys would have been. It probably would have went viral. If I would have posted what that dog was acting like, y'all, it would have went viral. Wish I would have been recording. You guys would have been. It probably would have went viral. If I would have posted what that dog was acting like, y'all, it would have went viral, because that dog acting like a fucking puppy, bro. A puppy. It was rolling around in the grass and running away from the car. It was not interested in my car at all. It took the officer 35 minutes to get that dog to even remotely go near my car. He kept saying, check, 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 check. Come on, check. And was like pulling it on its leash. Check. Like he was low-key getting annoyed. And I was laughing. I said, that dog is having a fucking field day. I was laughing, not even thinking anything. And he said, oh yeah, my dog, the dog, what did he say? What's it called? Indicated, or the dog hit on your car. I said, really? It looked like that dog didn't care one bit about my car until, like, you literally dragged it. It was so funny. I promise you, if I'd have been recording it, it probably would have blew up, because it was hilarious. It was so funny. And of course I was laughing and stuff, because, like, I know for a fact, if I'm not doing nothing wrong, I'm not going to be, like, nervous or anything, because I know for a fact you can't get me for anything when I'm not doing nothing wrong. So I was laughing the whole time. When he showed me the bag, I'm like, bro, that's sugar. Oh yeah, I mean, I was nervous, but I knew, like, in the back of my head, I knew that, you know what I mean, even if you search my car 1,000 times, even if you search me 1,000 times, you're not going to find nothing on me or in my car. So that's why I was, like, laughing. And I was laughing because that dog literally did not give a single fuck. That dog did not have a single fuck to give when it came to my car. He was running away from my car. It was so funny. I'm really laughing about the dog. I'm not really laughing, like, because they really did tear my car up, for real. They was looking at my engine. They looked at the dog. I'm not really laughing, like, because they really did tear my car up, for real. They was looking at my engine. They popped my door panel open. They went the whole extra mile. But it was just funny because the dog was acting like my dogs outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, it wasn't acting professional. It was acting, I mean, you know what I mean. I don't really know. I don't know how to explain it. But you know how, like, canine dogs compose themselves and, like, they search, like, they walk around the cars and stuff. Like, this dog did not care about my car at all. He was having a field day. It was like, I was just laughing at the dog because that dog, yes, they're well trained. This dog was acting like my dogs outside, having a whole field day. He was not interested in my car at all. He was rolling around in the grass, took a piss, was wanting to run in the field. It took the cop 35 minutes to get that dog to remotely be near my car. He kept saying, check, check, check. He kept telling the dog, check, check, come on, check, check, look, 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 check, check, check. Like, and was dragging the dog. He had it on the leash, of course, and was dragging the dog to my car just to make it even look at my car. It was hilarious. I promise you. And then he said, oh yeah, my dog hit it on your car, so we're going to search it. I'm like, did he? Because I thought he was just outside having a field day, bro. Right. I was cracking up because that dog did not have a single fuck to give. He was having a field day. I'm sitting there talking to the other cop. I'm like, damn, that dog's having a blast out here, bro. I was laughing. I'm laughing with the cop like he's having a field day. I said, I got 2 dogs of my own, and that's how my dogs be acting outside. Like, not a single fuck to give. It was funny. I should have been recording. I don't know why I was stupid and didn't. And then they put me and my sister in the back of one cruiser and then put her boyfriend in the back of another cruiser. I was like, this is so extra. We was pulled over for like 2 hours. They were literally looking in my engine. Popped my whole hood and was looking in the engine of my car like, what? Tore my car up.
Warning us. We need to cleanse the house.
I know they were so salty. You know what I mean? Like,
And that kind of stuff.
they just did it off the way we look. I'm not even gonna lie. Because, like, what that dog really did not show any indication of giving a fuck about my car. So I know for a fact that dog did not hit on my car because he literally was running away from my car.
Move on from this place. You don't belong here.
Bro, get off my live. I don't care about no T pages.
And Lauren's house.
Yes, I swear, they really do.
And you will take the evil and the darkness you brought.
Yeah, it was me, my sister, and her dude. Stop. You're gonna fall off the bed. Rick, you're gonna fall.
It took a long time. But eventually,
Yeah, I got pulled over. It was like about 2 weeks ago now. It was me, my sister, and 2 weeks ago now. It was me, my sister, and her dude. I was driving. She was in the passenger seat, and her dude was in the back seat. And they pulled. It was 2 cops parked on the side of the road, and they were talking. And then I was only going 2 miles over the freaking speed limit. That was so petty. But they judged us off the way we look. I'm telling you, straight up. They see 3 young people in a car. There wasn't really anybody else out on that road, so they're like, "Yep, let's see what we can get," type shit. I'm not stupid. That's why I'm going to school for criminal justice, because, like, that's fucked up. That's really fucked up. I'm not gonna lie, anytime I have been pulled over, they've always done that. They've always made me get out of my car. They've always searched me and searched my car every single time. And y'all have never ever got me for nothing. It makes no fucking sense. Just because I'm tatted and I'm younger doesn't mean that I'm, like, out here being a piece of shit or anything. That's fucked up.
I'm not opening anything.
That's really fucked up.
That probably explains why I was always so tempted to snoop through people's letters. Don't you ever wonder what these people are writing to each other?
Well, it's not my business.
Oh, and my tags were expired, so there was that too. My tags were expired.
Criminals?
Which I didn't know that. I forgot about that. So, yeah, I was 2 miles over the speed limit, and also my tags were expired. I forgot about that.
Tom had been working there forever.
That's not true. That's not true at all. Don't say that they only search people's cars if they're known addicts. Those cops don't fucking know me. How the fuck would you... What? People get searched by the cops all the time. That doesn't mean that cops only search known addicts. You literally just sounded so dumb. Did you see that person say that? Cops only search people that are known addicts. You're full of fucking shit. Cops search people all the fucking time that aren't addicts and never have been. Ew. That just made me cringe. I ain't even about to lie. That was the stupidest thing you could have ever said. I'm sorry.
There's something in there on the bottle.
Hold on. I got you. Let me see if I can unmute it. It'll pop back up.
Pretty old, right?
Grab that mop too.
I knew I couldn't go digging around while I was on the clock without pissing off Tom.
They
Grab that mop too.
I knew I couldn't go digging around while I was on the clock without pissing off Tom.
They said cops only search people that are known addicts. That's what they said. Like, what? Cops pull people over and search their car all the fucking time. Here, let me unmute them and see if it pop back up. I don't know. That's what some random... You can see it. Like, that was so stupid to say. Somebody commented and said, cops only search people that are known addicts. That's not true. Cops pull people over all the time and search them all the time, no, even if they're not fucking addicts. That makes no fucking sense. Cops just want to get someone on a damn ticket these days. Right. Like 8 comments up.
Villains and bad guys, they the most want people to
Like, I unmuted them just to show you guys that they said that. Like, who the fuck says that? Oh, they were doing extra. I'm telling you. They tore my car apart. They popped my hood, looked in my engine of my car, popped my door panel on my driver's side open. Like, what the fuck? It was me, my sister, and her dude. That was right. That's so. Cops only search people that are known addicts. Come on, bro. That is not true at all. At all. If you look any type of way, they're gonna, if they even slightly think you look any type of way, they're gonna search you. Even, like, and your car. I've seen people pulled over that are, like, older people and they search their car. Come on, bro. You ain't, that's so stupid to say. They were hoping, yeah. That just made you look goofy, bro. Saying that. That's hilarious. Cops only pull over. They checked my trunk. They checked everything. Because they had a canine dog come out. And the canine dog was not interested in my car at all. When I say, y'all, I should have been recording. Because I promise you that if I would have recorded the way that dog was acting, it would have went viral. That dog did not give a fuck about my car. It was running away from my car. It was rolling in the grass. It was trying to run to the field. It took that cop 35 minutes to get that dog to even get by my car. He kept pulling its leash. Check, check, check. Search, check. Hey, look, come on. He was like, look, check, 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 check. Like, because they got me for 2 miles over the speed limit and my tags were expired. So, what am I going to say? It's not like they got me for anything else. My tags were expired. I didn't even know that, but what am I going to say? It's not like they wrote me up for anything else. They wrote me for going 2 miles over the speed limit, and my tags were expired. That's why I got a ticket. So, I'm not worried about, like, that dog didn't give a fuck, bro. That dog did not care. It was running away from my car. What's tags or a fix-it ticket? No, I don't know what you mean by that. What's tags or a fix-it ticket? No, I don't know what you mean by that. Like the little sticker that goes on the back of your license plate in the corner, that was expired. It was past, like, I had to get another one. I had to get a new thing. Oh, yeah, I was going 2 miles over the speed limit, and they pulled out, and then my tag was expired, which I didn't know that. The little sticker that goes on the back of your license plate in the corner, it was expired. So, I mean, they did get me on that. $200, that's crazy. Oh, it's expensive to buy tags. Yes, tags are so stupid. You can legally go 5 miles over the speed limit in Vermont. They were just being petty. They just seen 3 young people in a car driving on the road. They pulled us over trying to see what was going to happen. They profile, bro. I don't care what anybody says. They do profile you. They were just trying to be petty. They were parked next to each other talking. It was 2 cop cars. They were parked next to each other talking. And then when they both pulled behind us. Like, they were parked next to each other on the side of the road talking. And as soon as we passed them, it was up. As soon as they seen us. But guys, if anybody would be willing to help, I'm trying to raise the $175 so I don't get a warrant, so I can pay my ticket. I really don't want to get a warrant. I really don't. I can't fucking afford that.
And I was exhausted and seeing things, I guess.
Like 2 weeks, it was like 2 weeks ago, I got pulled over. It was me, my sister, and her dude. And it was just stupid. They were reaching. They were just reaching. I'm so stupid. I really wish I was recording. Because I promise you, the video of that dog, it would have went viral. That dog did not give a fuck about my car. He was rolling around in the grass. He took a piss, rolled around in the grass, and was trying to run away from my car into the field. It took that cop 35 minutes to get that dog to even remotely pay attention to my car. It wasn't even walking around my car. The dog never walked fully around my car. That's just their excuse. Even, they say the dog will hit, but it don't. Like, that's what I'm trying to say. It don't make no sense. No, not here. Not here, because when I got pulled over, they have proof that my tags were expired. I had to get them after the fact. So, regardless, how do you know your tags weren't expired? What? They were expired. But I honestly forgot. I don't know. I forgot about it. Like, sorry, my gosh. Honestly, it slipped my fucking mind. My bad. People forget. Like, oh my gosh. Oh, it was expired. It was expired, yeah, for a minute. I honestly, I forgot. Like, it just slipped my mind. I don't know. I'm fucking a human being. My bad. And I even felt stupid. Like, I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I completely forgot. Like, I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm a human freaking being. Some people forget shit. I put everything in my phone to remind myself so I don't forget shit. Like, I'm one of those people that really uses their calendar to remember stuff. For a while. A while. Since my birthday, so yeah. I went 7 months before. Every time I'd let it go, I'd forget again, yeah. I honestly forgot all about it, yeah. Like, I honestly forgot. And I'm like, that's my fault. I'm an idiot for that. That's why I got the ticket, so that is my fault. Like, if you don't want to help, you don't have to help. But I'm just explaining to you what happened. Like, if you don't want to help, I understand. But I'm just explaining to you, and so you understand why. But yes, I am trying to at least pay the ticket so I don't get a warrant. I mean, if you want to help, that's awesome. Like, I really would appreciate it. But you don't obviously have to help if you don't want to. Oh, they were going to. They were going to tow it. But they seen that my shit was just towed. Remember when my shit got towed? Because they said it was private parking or whatever at that place. They seen the writing on my car. So I, like, literally begged them not to tow it. They didn't tow it. Plus, they didn't. There really wasn't any reason for them to tow it. It's not like my license is suspended or anything like that, so. You know? The only time they really tow your shit is like, no, because it doesn't matter. They're going to say at the time I got pulled over, my shit was expired by months, so. You know what I mean? It's not like my tags were only expired for like a week or something. My tags have been expired for a while, so I forgot all about it, to be honest. I need to start, like, putting it in my phone, like, every year on my birthday. Make sure you, or the day before my birthday, make sure you go get tags. Like, because I forgot all of, I honestly.
When I woke up, there was no blood anywhere. And I couldn't smell the gas.
But yeah, it doesn't matter, you know what I'm saying? And when I got pulled over, my tags were bad, so.
I'll get it as fast as I can.
They don't really give a fuck about that extra shit. They'd be like, it doesn't matter. You're still guilty because you still had expired tags. Your tags weren't just expired by a week. They were expired by a good amount of time. So, you get what I'm saying? I don't know why, but this apple juice is so good right now. I hate how small these bottles are, though. You only get like a couple swigs and it's gone. But it's really good, though. If my sister was home right now, I'd have her come explain it to you guys, too. Like, it was hilarious. And I was laughing with the other cop about the dog. I was like, that dog is having a field day. Yeah. 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 But my tag's been out since January. I'd be careful. Because also, if you have your tags expired for a certain amount of time here, like, you can get, it's like a more serious charge. It's a more serious traffic offense. Like, so I'd be careful. Don't let your shit be expired for too long, because they can hit you with, like, I forget what it's called, but it's like a higher traffic thing. At least here.
You know about my oldest boy? Well, he's doing better now. His wife keeps
But guys, if anybody would be willing to help out,
problems. A lot of troubles. And really, there's nothing to be ashamed of. What do you mean troubles?
I really would appreciate it. I just don't want to get a fucking warrant. That would really suck. Plus, I'm also a security guard. I can't just, like, have a fucking active warrant. I'll probably lose my job.
My only addictions are flea markets and online shopping. I have chocolates.
Do have plenty of those.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to, like, this year on my birthday, I'm gonna remind myself, like, a week before my birthday, just to have it in my mind, make sure that you get new tags so I don't forget. Like, that's so stupid. Or a year, whatever a year is. Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in my calendar, like, make sure you get your tags, because that was my stupidity. I forgot, to be honest. I don't know. I'm one of those people, I really do use my calendar in my phone, or my reminders in my phone, so I don't forget shit. Especially if it's like once a year thing. You know what I mean? Like, once a year you gotta get your tags, or once 2 years. Like, that's kind of harder to remember. So I really do try to, like, utilize it. I always forget about my tags. See, somebody's like, how do you forget about your tags? I'm like, I'm a human being. I just didn't really think about it. I forgot. Yes, yes. When me and my sister had to call the cops on her ex threatening to come here, which he actually did show up after we left. He was like, "Oh yeah, your tags are bad." I said, "I know. I just got pulled over for it. Like, I'm getting them, and then I got them." You're an adult. Start adulting. There's 20 other people in my life that say that they forget to get their tags too. I'm not the only person. So thanks for saying that. Basically, I'm not an adult because I forgot one time about my tags. There's like 5 or 6 other people in here that said that they forget too. So, what are you talking about? Oh yeah, I was like, don't worry, I'm going and getting them. But if anybody would be willing to help, I really would appreciate it. I know someone that had their tags 4 years expired, laughed my ass off. For like, oh, then they intentionally didn't give a fuck. Yeah, 4 years? That's crazy. That's crazy. I think that's like a... I thought if your tags are expired after so much time, that's like that's a more serious charge or something, more serious traffic thing. I forget what it's called, like more serious traffic violation or something.
He was gone. That's when I remembered the bottle. This had all started when I brought it home.
It's just a fee. I guess it depends on your state. Here, like, if your shit... Mine were 6 months expired last time I got pulled over, but nothing happened, thankfully. See? I'm not the only person. This person was like, oh, I'll start being an adult because I forgot about my tags. Like, oh, yeah, it's an extra fee when you get your tags. That's correct. Yeah, you're right. I thought it was something else. And I think that's what the cop said, but maybe I was true. Maybe that's what he meant. The cop just scolded me. See? I'm not the only person. Making me feel like a piece of shit about myself because I forgot about my tags. My fucking bad. Like, people really sitting here making me feel like I'm a straight up moron. And I'm really not a moron at all. But thanks for making me feel even worse about it. Oh yeah, the fees can be a lot though. Nikki, thank you for pinning my Cash App, girl. It's just one of those things that's easy to forget. It is. People are commenting, making me feel stupid about it. Like, making me feel like I'm a straight up idiot and I'm not an adult because I forgot about my tags. Like, thanks. There's like 10 people that have commented saying that they've forgotten their tags before. I'm not the only adult that's ever forgotten to renew their tags. My fucking bad. I get it. I'm a fucking moron. Thanks for it. Thanks for making me feel even more stupid about it.
You found it in the basement of the post office, you say?
Yeah. Well, like in the crawl space.
Well, thank you guys for making me feel better about it. Like, I've had probably 6 people commenting, like, like basically saying that I'm not an adult because I forgot about my tags and that, like, I'm an idiot. Like, how do you forget about your tags with like that emoji like this? Like, jeez.
Mrs. Calloway told me
Can't be all perfect. Like, right.
murdered a bunch of people back in the late 1800s.
Mine are expired right now. I'm still wouldn't remember if you hadn't brought it up. Well, thank you guys. Yeah, girl, get your tags, cause man. But if anybody would be willing to help, I am trying to raise $175 so I can pay my ticket, so I don't get a warrant. Cause here, if you don't pay your ticket, you get a warrant. Like, that's the shitty part. It's not, I don't know what place they said. Somebody said in California that they suspend your license if you don't pay your ticket. Here, you don't get your license suspended. You get arrested. Like, you get a warrant set out for your arrest.
The only thing I do know for sure is that ever since I put that bubble back, I never saw him again.
This show is crazy. It's called My Haunted House. Woo! You get a warrant. That's what I'm saying. People was like, oh no, you don't get a warrant. Like, yes you do. If you don't pay your ticket, they give you a fucking warrant. Like, I've had it happen before. Because the cop told me and my ex that he didn't give me a ticket. But he did. For my headlight being out. But that was a long time ago now. Like, I know, but the thing is, the day I would have to go to court, I have to work. And here, like, once you go to court, they charge you, like, court costs and shit. And I am guilty, technically, because my tags were expired. You know what I mean? I can't really fight that. Like, if I could go in there and kind of be like, yeah, it's going to be way more with court costs and stuff. That's the thing. And I know that because when I went for my last traffic violation, they charged me court costs. I ended up paying like, I think it was like $800 fucking dollars they said I owed in fines and court costs. And I have the receipt where I paid it. It was insane. I already tried. It says I have to pay the full amount. No, they won't dismiss it. Try. I already tried. It says I have to pay the full amount. No, they won't dismiss it. Try. No, they won't dismiss it. Try again. It's been months. My shit was expired for months. They're not going to let me throw it. Maybe if my tags were only expired for a week, they probably would let that slide, or maybe a month, but my shit was expired for a minute, so they're not going to let me fight that. If it was only like maybe a couple weeks at most or something, then That's different, but
permanent thing for me.
they're still gonna make me pay it. That's the thing. Regardless if I go to court and plead guilty, I'm gonna have to pay the ticket amount, and then I'm gonna have to pay court costs. That's what I'm trying to explain. You get what I'm saying? You guys keep saying go to court and this and that, but if I plead guilty, regardless, I'm gonna have to pay the ticket amount, and I'm gonna have to pay some court fines. That's what I'm trying to say. I promise you, it's way cheaper just to pay the ticket and let it go. That's what I'm trying to explain. They're like, well, go to court and plead guilty, but with an explanation. That doesn't make any difference. What? If you haven't pled guilty, there is no fine. That's not true. That doesn't even make sense. There's people that plead no guilty all the time, but eventually they're going to fight. For a traffic thing, the traffic thing, 60 seconds. Right. Holla! I got you, Kendra. That's funny.
I didn't know where the bell came from. Or how it rang on its own.
I don't know. People are gonna always argue, but
And that is a cool vintage touch for the shop.
you can ask for a continuance. Again, what is that really gonna do, guys? Then I'm gonna have to... No, bro, they're not gonna do that. They are not gonna do that. They're not gonna waive it.
Doris was my best friend from high school.
It's different in each state, too. Thank you.
Fashion too.
What makes you think it... Never mind.
Oh, honey, I'm wearing the toilet. When Doris found out I wanted to open up my store, she invested as a business partner.
Go home and change. Is there something I can help you with?
And then I'm gonna have to pay court costs and stuff. That's what I'm trying... Nikki, you're like the only one that's understands what the fuck I'm talking about. Except for...
But for the most part, I set up the shop on my own.
Oh no, she even said court costs are not $25 to $30. Mine were close to $1,000 exactly. Mine was $800. Girl, that's why I'm trying to avoid going to fucking court. My last traffic case that I had in Madison County, I had to pay altogether for the ticket and court costs. I paid $800. I had to pay $800 for a traffic violation, for the ticket and the fines. Thank you guys. Like, you guys understand what I'm saying, right? Thank you. At least you guys get it. Some people just argue just to argue, though. And I understand where you're coming from, but no. I had to pay that, or they were gonna... Bro, no. That's not true. Because Madison County, when I had to pay the $800, they had a hold on my license until I paid my fines and shit. I had to pay my ticket, and I had to pay the fines. Altogether, it was $800, so they were going to put a block on my license.
Doris?
It's $175. You know, I'm tired of arguing with you, bro. Sorry. She's literally arguing to herself. Everybody keeps telling her, like, you guys are all agreeing with me. She keeps saying, oh, get a lawyer, blah, blah, blah. They're going to dismiss it. No, they're not going to dismiss it. They're not. Oh, my God. Sometimes people, it's like talking to a brick wall. Some people, it's literally like talking to a brick wall, too. They're not going to dismiss it. Right, like, you're exactly right. Girl, you can go too. Girl, what state you live in that they just gonna dismiss it? Right. Come on, bro. Oh my gosh. I tried to get an attorney in Madison County, and they said because my traffic offense was such a low misdemeanor that I couldn't qualify. They wouldn't let me fill out no paperwork for an attorney. And I swear on my soul, you could ask my dad and my grandma. Because I was like, I've never heard of a county not letting you get an attorney. It didn't, like, they would not let me apply for an attorney. Come on, bro.
Yes.
Nikki, thank you for pinning my Cash App.
Haven't had any trouble yet?
I know, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. It was insane. The only dismiss it if there's proof it isn't valid. She already said, yeah, like, I mean, they're going to pull it up and see that my tags were expired. How can I fight that? My tags were expired for a minute. Yeah, like, I mean, they're going to pull it up and see that my tags were expired. How can I fight that? My tags were expired for a minute. You know, like I said, they probably would let it slide if my tags were only expired for a week or a couple weeks at most, but my tags were expired for like months, so they're not going to let me fight that. If it was only a couple weeks, then they'd probably be like, okay, I get it, you forgot, you know what I mean? Like, but they're not going to let me fight it.
I couldn't wait to
What's up, girl? How are you?
Because she was the only one who came through the door
They wouldn't let, at least in that county, they wouldn't let me.
the entire day.
Because I said, well, I want to apply for a... Yeah, but that was a long time ago now, so that was just stupid. The cop doesn't have to show up. All they got to do is pull up the... All they have to do is pull up the... Oh my God, is pull up the dash cam. That's all they have to do is look at the dash cam footage when he pulled me over, and they're going to see that my tags are expired. They took a picture of my license plate to show that my tag was expired. Like the cop that pulled me over, he took a picture of my license plate to show that my tag was expired. How am I going to fight that?
The next couple of days were just as slow as the first.
Oh my God. I feel like I'm repeating myself on, like, I literally feel like a broken record. Everybody always makes fun of me for repeating myself, but no, they're not going to let me dismiss it. I promise you they're not, because my tags have been expired for a minute. Like I said, now, if maybe if my tags were expired for a couple weeks max or a month, but here, bro, they're good. They're literally laying down. You see them snuggling?
But when I walked back in, it was gone.
And like I said, no, they're not going to do it because because, oh my God, if you fix the problem, they should dismiss it. My shit was, they're not going, see, they definitely won't dismiss it. Why? I don't understand why you keep, I'm just going to stop talking about it. Never mind. We're good. Never mind. I'll just figure it out. Or I'll have a warrant. It really doesn't matter. I literally feel like a broken record on fucking repeat right now. I'm sorry. I'm in Ohio. My mom's tag was expired for 3 days. She got a $300 ticket. See? She got a $300 ticket. See? Tomorrow's my last day to pay it. It's cool. It's cool. It really is. Nikki, thank you, girl, for trying to, like, I'm not trying to get aggravated. It's just I literally feel like I'm on fucking repeat. And I understand, like, every place is different, but it's $175. Go with your fake ass account. Bye.
My father had it back.
It doesn't matter. It's cool, guys. I don't even want to talk about it anymore. I'm already frustrated because, first of all, the cops were really being extra, so that really did piss me off because that was the whole shit was stupid in the first place. They were just fishing. So I was just pissed off at the fact that they even did that. I know. What's up, girl? What's up, Destiny? I just feel like I'm arguing. Like,
I told Doris about when I saw the basement.
there's like
Jealousy didn't
20
really-
of you that understand what I'm saying.
So, she went down to look for herself.
When I tried to fight that shit in Madison County, I ended up having to pay court fines and court costs, and it was $800 total with the ticket. Because I got pulled over and I have to pay $175 for a ticket, or I'm gonna have a warrant, and everybody's like, "Oh, they'll dismiss it. They'll dismiss it." No, they're not going to dismiss it because my tags were fucking expired.
It's not what I saw. It's dark. That's not what I saw.
Yeah. Well, the cops were fishing in the first place, y'all. They said that bro, they had a K9 hit my car. They said that the K9 hit with my car. Bullshit, that K9 had no interest in my car at all. At all. The dog was running away from my car. It was rolling in the grass, trying to run in the field, took a piss, had no interest in my car at all. But that's just a bullshit excuse for them to search your car.
The whole thing freaked me out.
They didn't find nothing. They tore my car apart, was looking in my engine, popped my door panel open on my driver's side, did the most, bro. They were just fishing.
And I tried to convince
Because they
myself
seen
that
3 young
this
people in a
was
car and thought, oh, let's try this. Like,
Maybe
Like,
Doris might
what?
be playing tricks on me.
bro, honestly, I don't even trust that, because how many people have acted like they was going to, bro, I had 2 people that acted like they was going to help me get food.
Business is picking up.
You guys remember when that girl Brandy acted like she was going to do a Wendy's order for me to get me food? Never did. And then that girl said that she put in a food order at Rowley's, and I just had to pick it up. I went to go pick it up. There was no order at all. Like, oh. And you'd have to have all my information. You'd have to have my name, my address, and everything.
It's the first time since we began that I remember.
And I already have a stalker. She done leaked my phone number. She's leaked my address multiple times. Like, I'm not giving out my personal information no more. That's crazy. I've literally had my address leaked. My phone number's leaked now. My dad's address got leaked. His full name, my grandma's name, my mom's name, my little brother's name, my stepdick's name. I've had so much of my information leaked on this app that, no, bro, I'm not giving you my information. I'm sorry. That's not happening. Nikki, how many times have I had, I got kicked out of 2 hotels because my stalker was calling the hotels and threatening, and they said it was becoming a safety and security concern for all the other residents there, all the other guests there. Like, no, I'm not giving none of my information out no more. That's not happening. I went to go pay for another day, and they said that they could no longer extend my stay because some female kept calling in that said that she used to be friends with my ex, which is my stalker.
She was just some crazy old lady who didn't know what she was saying.
And they were threatening the place, saying all this shit about me, and they said that they could no longer extend my stay because it was becoming a safety and security concern for all the other guests.
The noises or whatever she was talking about.
Like, I'm not giving my information out. Nope, nope, nope. That's not happening no more. I've trusted people that have leaked my shit, like Demita. I thought I could trust Demita. I thought Demita was like my fucking adopted mom or something, and she called me her adopted kid. She leaked so much of my information. Was straight up playing both sides, being fake as fuck to me. No, I'm not doing that. Sorry. I'm sorry. I mean, yes, my address was leaked, bro. Oh, yeah, I know. Yeah, bro, I already know. I found out a bunch of shit she was doing. I'm cool. Yes. She was calling me her adopted. I really thought we were better than that. I would talk to her on the phone and video chat her and stuff. I really thought we was better than that. She would call me her adoptive kid, and I'd call her my adopted mom. Like, and she totally fucked me over. Like, that really fucked me up. I ain't even about to lie to you. Like, I really thought we was better than that. And for those of you that don't believe, oh my God, Rick chewed my wallet. So my ticket is kind of chewed up. He chewed my whole wallet, like, but, like, I'm not lying. Whole ass fucking ticket. It's chewed. I'm trying not to rip it. Because fucking Rick chewed my whole ass wallet. All my cards got chewed. I had to order all new cards. I'm trying not to rip it. But.
The dream was one thing.
Come on.
The bell.
I don't really want to show too much of it because it's going to have my address on it. My information and shit, but. And my license plate and all that, but. Dang, Rick, you really fucked this up. But you can tell that's a fucking ticket. I don't know if you can see that, but I'm trying not to rip it too crazy. He chewed my whole wallet, bro. Yeah, she was blocking people that were actually supportive of me. That's how fake she was being. She was playing both sides. She was giving out, nobody knew what hotel I was staying at. How did my stalker find out what hotel I was staying at? Oh, because I told Demita. And Demita told her. I found out all kinds of stuff. It says, failure to appear or pay. If you do not appear at the time and place, bond is to secure your appearance in court. Like if you don't show up, you get a warrant, bro. Like I have a whole ass, I'm not lying. I really got a ticket. So I'm trying not to get a warrant. So if anybody would be willing to help, I'm trying to raise $175 so I can pay my ticket and not get a warrant. Or have to pay a bunch of freaking extra money for court. Because they charge you court costs. I had to pay $800. Like that was years ago now, but I ended up having to pay a total of $800 for the ticket and fines in another county for a traffic violation. What's up, girl? So, Nikki, thank you for pinning my Cash App and posting my Cash App. Yeah, my dog literally chewed my wallet. I had to order all new fucking cards. Nikki, thank you for pinning my Cash App and posting it, trying to get people to help.
Are you for real? You're making this up in your head.
More. I'm actually about to get off here. I gotta go to fucking work. They're gonna charge me court costs and stuff. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I did that with Madison County, and I ended up having to pay $800 fucking dollars, which I don't know how any court costs or fines adds up to $800, but I had to pay the ticket, and I ended up having to pay court costs and fines, and it was $800. I have the fucking paper in my, I have a folder for all my important paperwork. I literally have the receipt.
But she's right.
It was for the ticket and court costs and fines.
No matter what I did, that house stayed with me.
Nah, bro. Good luck with that. That's not true. I can go get my paper out of my car. I keep it in my car. I have a folder in my car with all my important shit in it, in my dashboard. I had to pay $800 for the ticket and court costs and fines. No exaggeration. It was $790 some. Okay, well, I'm glad your cousin only had to pay $75. There's no way. There's no way. $75 is wasted if she can pay it before. Yeah, that's true. It doesn't matter. It is what it is, guys. That's what right, but still, that's an extra $75 for what?
Instead, I took a union job at the aluminum plant outside Albuquerque. It was great.
And they're not going to dismiss it because they have a picture of my license plate. The cops took a picture of my license plate that my tags were expired, so I can't even fight that. It is what it is, guys. It really is. People are just going to keep arguing. Like, so it is what it is.
It used to be a busy highway stop.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying to avoid having to go to court altogether. Because
The only business left was the gas station.
That's just crazy.
Hello? Anyone here?
Yeah, they were just fishing anyways. You could tell them cops were on some bullshit. They really were. I really wish I wasn't stupid and I should have been recording. Because they were doing the most. They was doing I swear.
I'm Nick.
If I would have been recording the dog they had out there, it would have went viral. Because that dog was not, like, that dog was not, I would have to give you all my information, bro. No offense, but I've had my information leaked so many times on this app. I'm not trusting anybody with my information anymore. That's just, like, and a lot of my people on here have followed me for years. They can tell you, like, it's bad, it's sad how many times my shit has been leaked. My address has been leaked. People was threatening to hurt my animals and slap me and all kinds of shit. I was staying at a freaking, what do you call it? I was staying at a hotel. They wouldn't let me, they wouldn't let me extend my stay anymore because my stalker found out where I was staying and she kept calling the place and kept giving my name and threatening the place, and they said it was becoming a safety and security concern for everybody else staying there. Like, my phone number just got leaked. People was commenting, like, my stalker was commenting my entire family's name all over here, was posted my dad's address. My dad has nothing to do with anything. Like, it's been crazy. So I don't trust nobody with my information anymore. Now I have to change my phone number because my phone number just got leaked. Like, okay. Yeah, good luck with that. But I'm gonna get off here, guys. I gotta go to fucking work anyways, so I ain't even tripping. I'll probably just have a warrant out for my arrest. I don't really give a fuck anymore. But I hope you guys have a good night. I gotta go. I gotta get ready for work, so I hope you guys have a good idea. Yeah, great idea. And then when I go there, you're not gonna pay it. Watch. It's not an excuse. Bro, didn't Brandy and somebody else act like they put a food order into Rallies for me? I pulled up to Rallies and guess what? They never even did it. Do you know how many people I've had do that? It's not funny. You're going to say that and then I pull up there and guess what? You're not going to follow through. I guarantee you. I fucking guarantee it. I promise you. How many people have done that to me, Nikki? How many fucking people have done shit like that? You say that, and then when I pull up, oh, I'll call them over the phone and do it. And then I text you, and you never did it. I've had people do that, bro. Time and time again. Like, it's, like, I'm not stupid. I'm sorry. Stupid, I'm sorry. You guys have witnessed it firsthand. Like, how can I make it up when I literally, y'all have watched it happen? You say that, and then I promise you, as soon as I pull up, you're not going to do it. I know you're not. I promise you you're not. So, I'm going to get the fuck off here. I got to go to work. But I hope you guys have a blessed night. Nikki, thank you for trying to get people to help. I really do appreciate you very much. Much love to you, Misfits. I hope you guys have a good night. I'm going to get off here, though. I got to go. I got to get dressed for work.